What up, YouTube? This will be my second episode of Let's Talk. It's kind of a new series that I'm trying to bring to the channel to, I guess, get a constant flow of content going. Zeus, the dually. I'm hoping to start doing some body work on it. And by body work, I mean specifically pulling out the dents and stuff. That's a dent right there. Same on the other side. Got that. And the fender smashed in right there. So I'm hoping to kind of get started on it. I got to fix my fender well. Crack. I did that. Back into a table. I knew the table was behind me, but for whatever reason, I decided to hit the table anyway. But I don't think it's beyond repair. It can definitely be fixed. I gotta clean it off. Got a bunch of junk on there. It's got a problem. It's not holding oil pressure. So I don't know what the deal is. It had an oil leak before. It was the oil pressure sensor. It was leaking. But now all of a sudden it's not holding oil pressure. So I gotta figure that out. I don't know what to do about it or what the issue is. I haven't really dug into it. But yeah, I'm wanting to start doing some body work on it in the meantime till I can't get around to doing it. And up here, I was thinking about getting like a plate made to put in this area of my logo or my channel name, something like that. It's just something I recently thought about. I ain't really finalized anything. I am going to get custom badges though. Like that looks, it's fine, but I just want something custom. I want to get some custom badges made. And also get that one custom. I mean, overall the truck it's okay. The interior is pretty good. When I first bought this truck, the owner didn't know what was going on with it because it wouldn't change out of second gear. So he told me before I bought the truck what was going on. He said he knew what was wrong with it, but he couldn't fix it because he was in a wheelchair at the time. So I called the tow truck. I went up there, got the truck, got it back home. Spent maybe 2-3 months trying to figure out what was wrong with the transmission. And my homie up in Oklahoma told me to take out the transmission plug to see if it had any oil in it, which it did, but it wasn't much. So I plugged it back up and I just left it alone for a while. Did a little more research and I found out that the 4L80E transmission had a big issue with the internal plug. It's supposed to snap in, but sometimes it'll stop. You know, it won't snap in like it's supposed to on the transmission. So what I had to do was take the pan off, push the plug out, the internal plug out, and push the external plug in. That way it would connect. Once I did that, it started changing out like it was supposed to. It wasn't stuck in limp mode anymore. So that was big. You know, my uncle gave me a transmission to put in the truck. I still have the transmission, but you know, I didn't need it luckily. So Yeah, I want to do a little bit of custom work to the dually, but not much because I still want to be able to. I want the truck to be a work truck, really. But at the same time, I do want it to look nice. So, I don't know. I guess I just have to see what happens. Just let time go and see what happens with it. Because I don't want to do nothing crazy to it and sink a lot of money into it. The 78 Impala. This kind of been a wild card for me. When I first got the car, it was missing all of this. It didn't have none of that. It was getting ready to go to the scrapyard. Had a 305 in it, 350 turbo transmission, the original 350 transmission, the original 305. Took the 305 out. I left it at the mechanic shop because I didn't need it. Didn't have anywhere to put it. But I kept the 350 turbo trans, which it still run good. It could use a rebuild, but it do what it's supposed to. But like I said, this car been a wild card for me. I keep changing my plans on what I want to do with it. 1 minute I was good with the 350 that I have in it now, which, I am to a degree, but I just want to do something different with this car. The 350 that's in, I'm hoping to find something else to put that in, because it's a good motor. I don't want to get rid of it. So my plans keep changing on it. Now I am gonna stick with the black that's on it. I'm not gonna change the color. I will repaint it at some point, but I'm gonna stick with the black. It was there. The car was originally black. I just repainted it. But I'm hoping at some point to, I guess, put a Dodge engine in it. I don't know if I want to do a Hellcat or what, but I want to put a Dodge engine in it. Don't ask why, I don't know. It's just something I thought about. I just want to do something different with it. It's gonna need new floor pans. The interior, it's the original interior in it. I didn't bring my keys out with me, so you can't really get a good look at it, but it's the original interior. I plan on leaving that. Got a digital dash now that, because I'm changing the engine in it, I can't use anymore. So I gotta figure out what to do about that now. I may just try to find another cluster to put in there. Probably the best thing, to be honest. But I bought this car in 2016. The first Classic that I bought. Paid $1,000 for it. It wasn't the car I wanted originally. Originally I wanted, I wanted this model. The 80s model. Originally. But at the time, this was the only thing available, so that's what I went with. And I'm glad I did, but at the same time, it's hard to find parts for these cars. This car in particular, I cannot find parts for. This whole front clip right here, all of that came from Cali. I paid about $600 and something to get that stuff shipped here, including the parts price. This fender actually came off of a 79 Caprice. That was I paid $300 for that. And the deck lid, came off the same car as the fender came from. It still got the Caprice emblem on it. It's crazy, right? A Caprice emblem on the Impala. But that came off the same car. That was also about $300. So, yeah, I pretty much got everything I need that I'm gonna put on the car. It's the same as a Caprice. I'm not gonna put the side molding back on. simply because I don't have anywhere to store the car. You know, I don't want to leave them outside with all that molding on, cause water get in it, and then you got a whole nother issue from there. So if I had a proper place to store the cars, I would, but I think it's best for me to not put it back on. And last but certainly not least, we got the Caprice. As y'all know, I've been working on this car. I really been focusing on the body work on it because of how bad it is. Like, I say it's bad, but I guess because, you know, I'm kind of a beginner, it could seem like, you know, it seems worse than what it is. But it's very fixable. It's just that I don't really have the knowledge to fix everything. Not saying that I can't gain that knowledge. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. And I got tired of looking at this. Like, this car has been like this since the day I got it. I definitely gotta do something about this. And it's like that on both sides. I got the other side covered up because I cut a hole out. Well, it was rusted out, so I just cut it because I was gonna try to weld it. But at the time, I didn't know how to, you know, really run the welder, so I decided to stop because I didn't want to mess up my welder. So I decided to just leave that alone until I could get my welder figured out. I think I got it figured out now. I just gotta put it to work now. You know, and I'm still planning on stripping the entire car down. I'm a rust treat it, spray it with some epoxy, and go from there. And I gotta strip this side down. I put body filler right here. Gotta strip that down and weld that up because there's a hole there also. And it's the same on the other side, and it's leaking water up here. I thought about just putting some fiberglass filler in there, but I think it'll be best if I just take the windshield out and just put new metal in or try to weld something up there. And I'm planning on putting the sunroof in also. You know, and I'm not concerned about the roof really, because it's gonna be cut anyway. So yeah, I'm not really too concerned with that. And I do plan on doing the LS swap on this car. You know, I don't know when yet, because like I said, I'm really focusing on the body work right now. So yeah, body work is big on that car right now. So once I get all the body work done on it, you know, then I'll start looking into replacing the engine and transmission and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. But I'm just mostly focused on the body work on that one right now. This is Zeus, aka Big Dog. Starting work on that one soon. This is Ace, aka the Grim Reaper. It's still a wild card. I can't really make my mind up on that one. I don't want to get rid of it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. My plans just keep changing. And this is Eradicator. This been my main focus over the last year or so. So it's a pretty decent lineup. I'm hoping soon after I get the Caprice, you know, to the point to where, you know, I can move it freely. I can create some space and possibly add something in this area. A few people know what I'm talking about. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little rundown, update, talk. Let me know. Appreciate y'all.
Back roads, twist, Chevy rolls through the night. Ditching those badges, I'm gone like a flight. Gas pedal to the floor, hear that engine screaming, man. Hot rod, Chevy roll.